Welcome to my thrifted home. Come on in. And happy holidays to you. I'd like to say thank you for coming. And during this time of pandemic and COVID and chaos, I hope that all of you who turn in, this may give you the opportunity of some peace of mind, some enjoyment, and just feel a lot of love and inspiration to thrift and find your own style. So let's look around. I'm going to take a seat. It's just a little bit easier that way. If you were in my home, you could actually just take a seat with me and we could chat. So let's do that. My name is Anita, and I live in Buffalo, New York. Thrifting is my passion, my inspiration, and just a great pastime. I've done thrifting since I was a very little girl. I remember walking with my mother at 5 years old, and she took me to my first thrift store. I said, "Mom, what is this?" And I remember it so clearly, it amazes me. And she said, "It's Goodwill. It's good and it will last." I came from a family of 5 and a father who had breast cancer, so at which point we had our struggles, but we always had what we needed. So I guess from there it was just in my blood. So let's talk about this particular design or style. This is me. I am quite the frilly girly girl. Not everyone's going to love it, but this is what warms my heart. So let's take a peek and you can tell me what you think I thrifted. Noticed anything? Well, let me share with you. 95% of this room is all thrifted. From my pink depression glass, and if you look at some of the pieces, this depression glass, this case in which it's in, this is also thrifted. These pieces came from all over, just travels, thrift stores, flea markets, antique shops. Not so many antique shops unless it was a good deal, estate sales. And then there are just some pieces that remind me of my mom. If you'll look, I remember her having pieces like this. And then pieces like this. And this little girl. Over here we have another woman. You'll see she may be a little bit tattered, but I would think my mom had something like that in one of her cabinets. She's gone now, so it just makes me feel like she's with me. Then we'll go over to this table. As you can see, it is a harp table. I think I paid $9.95 for it. The big debate is whether I should paint it or leave it alone, so you can let me know what you think about that. And then my Victorian Christmas tree. Here we are with this tree. I wish I would have saved or at least taken a picture of how it originally looked when I bought it for my $10. And I sat on the floor and tore it apart. And when I tore it apart, taking all of this tinsel and hot pink tinsel off of it, it was just everywhere. And I knew that I had beads, which I had thrifted. And I actually just went out after I put the tree together and went to 4 thrift stores and found everything that actually is the decorations for the tree. And if you look under the tree, this little sweet snowball girl was something that my mother bought my daughter. And then as far as the Santas, my son's introduction to the thrift store was when he was a young teenager and he wanted to buy me something, and he bought me my Santas, and they were I want to say, I remember him telling me not to spend the money on me, but he goes, no, no, I have money. So he bought Santa or St. Nicholas for $4.99. And then if you look, you'll see the tables, the chairs, my coffee table, all of that has been thrifted as well. So I think now I'm going to show you a fabulous chandelier. And that chandelier is just super pretty. And I think that it just warms my heart to even have a chandelier, because I remember when I couldn't even afford a lamp. So having this chandelier is just wonderful and exciting to me. I guess in the spirit of Liberace, for those who know who Liberace is, it just is that kick it up a notch kind of thing. And then you'll look at this. Now, this I will be getting rid of, this particular case. My sister-in-law wants it. It'll give me opportunity to find another one. But all of this is thrifted. And I do use these teapots. My granddaughter comes over and first thing she says is, let's have a tea party. So we pull everything out and we have a formal tea party with these thrifted. Some of them are older than others. Some of them are just secondhand finds. And so if they break, I don't feel bad about it. Now we can go into the dining room, and I think this is very cool, in my opinion. Everything here, again, is from a secondhand store or a consignment store. These two pieces were something that I saved for quite a while. I thought they were very expensive. And at that time, I don't believe I had, I think, maybe $20 in the bank. But I did purchase these. It took me a while because I love them so much, this sideboard. And then if you look at this piece, if you notice, which I would like you to see, this is all uranium glass. I was so excited in finding this uranium glass. It was just such an exciting moment when I first heard about it and seen it on a thrift video. I was like, oh, I could get a few pieces of that. It would be great. And so that's what I did. I actually went thrifting, found one piece for 79 cents, and then I found quite a few more. I thought about redoing a resale on it, and I am still thinking of that. So this table and chairs actually came from the Salvation Army. It does have a leaf. And this also. So this actually reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. This is all pink depression glass. And I think I'm about full now, so I will be looking to resell some of that. So this is my thrifted home. I hope you enjoyed your visit. Please subscribe. Come back with me, Thriftification 716, and we will go on a wild ride of thrifting through flea markets, antique shops, thrift stores, consignment stores, yard sales, and flea markets. It's going to be a ton of fun, and I'm hoping you're going to be there in 2021. Happy holidays, everyone.